everybody stand up for a moment, please? Is my mic on? 3 happy hugs. 3 happy hugs. Happy New Year hugs. Go get each other. Happy New Year.
I'm sorry. Did I just take your hug? No. There's so many hugs.
Another flying hug. What's the fucking announcement?
Great. Woo! Okay, lovers, have a seat. Can you give me a little bit? Oh, there you go. Woo! Big breath in, family. We got everybody in the house? Go ahead, have a seat. You won't be seated for long. Help me out for an awesome here. If you've got a water bottle on the floor, can you take a moment and just slide it off to the side? Because I'll probably kick it in all the excitement of being here with all of you today. So we've got a few people with us today. It's been a longing of mine to connect. We have friends, from all over the world that we've been able to meet through the years and deepen our connection. And so having live stream gives us a chance to stay connected with y'all. So big breath in, huge breath out. Good. We got one more yogi in the house. Perfect spot. I'm going to close us in. You can sit cross-legged for a moment. I want to set up our time together today. I got on the plane this morning, and I didn't know that there's a new word for turbulence. Yeah. It's called rough air. I was like, and then I felt like going, 2017, was there some rough air? Yeah, there was just some rough air, right? What an opportunity to ride the waves, family. Let's breathe in together. Rough air. A rough fucking visit. But how else would we feel the blessings, right? If there wasn't but we didn't think it was going to be all smooth. Did you think it was going to be all smooth, family? No. Would it be as much fun if it was? Okay. What, Kenny? Oh, Kenny said welcome, everybody. Ah! Welcome, family. We're so happy you're here. Happy New Year. I'm still being schooled, essentially. I thought yoga was kind of like my finishing school. Can anybody relate to that? Like, be nice, play nice, say you're sorry when you fuck up. Good. Do it better next time. Okay, we're going to start with some breathing. Oh, start your Spotify. Close your eyes. Start your Spotify. Stay with me. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Keep the breath held in. Exhale, 1, 2, 3. Receive it in, 1, 2, slow it down, 3. Keep your breath held in, 1, 2, 3. Breathing out, 1, slow it down, 2, 3. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Retain the breath, 1, 2, 3. Exhaling, 1, 2, 3. Let's breathe together. Receiving, 1. Let the ribs widen, let the heart lift, 3. Savor the breath in, that's your retention. Draw everything in and up. Exhaling, 1. Om 2, and then you got your own breath. Stay with it. Breathe in, Om 1. Feel your life this year. I want you to breathe into your world, the people in your world. I want you to fall in love with your life. I want you to let go of being the critic of your own freaking life. Who's going to drive the bus this year? Who's going to drive the bus? A few more rounds, all the way in. You got a few different people on the bus, different personalities and emotion. But who's driving? Who's going to drive this year? Keep the heart really lifted. Om 1, Om 2, Om 3. Keep your breath held in. Draw everything in and up. Draw the chin back, draw the heart up. And then slowly exhale. Send your legs out in front. Press your feet into the ground. Bend your knees and lift your hips. Yes. Yeah, I'd make some noise. Sink your hips to the ground. Come on to hands and knees. Good. Sink your hips back to your heels. Breathe out. Inhale all fours. Tuck your toes under, family. Open your hips up. Spread through your hands. Let your breath get really big. Drop your knees to the ground and walk your knees about midway on your mat. Cross your shins behind you, tabletop. Hands behind you. Move down to lift up here. Good. If you're confused, you're in the right place. Walk into your squat. Let your hands roll into your heart. Move the elbows wide into the knees as you draw your outer knees in. Take the forward bend as your hands tumble down and your hips move into the sky. Bring your hands, your left hand down and your right arm up for a twist. Feel the breath get bigger and happier. And allow it. Allow these gifts. Switch sides, right hand down, left arm up. Breathe for each other. Breathe into each other. Empty your hand to the ground. Soften your knees and roll up to stand. Inhale together here, lengthening the spine, moving through your feet. Walk up to the top of your mat. Take the plunge. I know you're ready. I want you both your hands to come to your heart. I want you to repeat after me. I will always have. And then open your hands, because I will always give. I will always have. Because I will always give. Isn't that the connection? I will always have. Because I will always give. Good, let's add some feet into the jive here. Step your right foot wide and bring your hands to your heart. I will always have. The feet come together, because I will always give. Step wide, hands at your heart. I will always have. Because I will always give. One more time, from your heart. I will always have. Because I will always give. Left side, one more time. I will always have. Because I will always give. Come to the top of your mats, yogis. We're going to double up some OMGs at the top here. Pop those arms up in the air. Big breath in. Right foot behind your left. Oh, my God. Feet come together. Fly up and look up. Left side, OMG. Feet come together. Long prayer all the way up. Inhale. Hands through your heart and bend at the waist. Right leg lunges back, family, on your inhale. Stretch your heart forward and look forward so I can see everybody. Good. Left leg up into the sky. Step through, back knee down, arms up. It's a crescent lunge. Sink the knee, drop the hips, lift the heart. You got it, Ramit. Chaturanga, or all the way down to the ground. Tuck your back toes under and lower on the exhale. Inhale, open yourselves up. Great. Great to see you, downward facing dog. Right leg high on your inhale. Make it yours. Step right up, exhaling. Left foot up to meet your right. Big, big heart. And then exhale, drop your head. Inhale, come all the way up. I will always have. Because I will always give. I want you to really remember it this time. I will always have. Because I will always give. OMG, left side. Pop it back. Inhale, feet together. OMG on the other side. You're bowing to the journey. Inhale up and look up. That's it, Sienna. Exhale through your heart. Come on down. Left leg reaches back. Lunge. Toss that right leg high in the air. Inhale. Step right through, back knee down. You're moving on your breath, yogis. Hearts are big. Rinse those arms up. Chaturanga, or lower down on the breath out. There's no competition here. There is no contest. Left leg opens on your inhale. Exhale, step through. Get that great lift from your belly. Right foot up to meet your left. Exhale, drop your head off. Come on up. I want to hear the mantra. I want to hear the mantra. I will always have, because I will always give. OMG, right side. And then the other side. Just one each side. Fold through your heart. It's all about the heart. Right leg lunges. Good. Plank chaturanga this time. Drop it down. Hearts lift. Breathing in. Hips to the sky. Breathing out. Step or jump your feet to your hands. Get long and lifted. Look up. And then exhale. Drop your head. Inhale. Come on up. With all your heart. I will always have. Because I will always give. Inhale. Left side. Oh my God. Double it up. Double it up. Double up the happiness this year, yogis. You have a choice. Did you know that? Inhale up. That's it, Astra. Come through you. Left leg lunges. Plank chaturanga. I was going to do a crescent there and then spaced out. Okay. We'll do it maybe the next round. Hips to the sky. Big breathing, everybody. Look where you're going. Stay on the path and step or jump your feet to your hands. Big heart. Inhale. And then drop your head. Breathing out. One more time. Come on up, family. I will always have. Because I will always give. Come on, say it to somebody. Come on, look at somebody. I want you to. It's got to be generous this year, not just with your money. I don't mean just generous with your money. Wait, you know this mudra, everybody? Come on, let me see this mudra. I don't want just your money, though. I want it. I want something more from you. I want your time. I want your heart. I want your passion. I want your creativity. Right leg, OMG. Left leg, OMG. Fold through you. Come on down. Step or jump back. Breathing out. Big hearts. Open them up. Inhale. Step and jump. Lift your heart. Inhale. Moving on your breath. Exhale. Fold. Inhale. Come on up. Last time. I will always have. Because I will always give. Fold on over. Breathing out. Oh, wait. We forgot OMG. Come on up. OMG each side. I forgot OMG. I forgot to be amazed and to live with wonder. How could that be? Hands to your heart. Last round, stepping or jumping back. Open it up. Breathing in. Hips to the sky. This is not too loud. Look up by your hands and go to God, baby. That's what it means to be generous. Drop your head. Bend your knees. Utkatasana. Sit in those hips. Feel the heart make its climb, the pilgrimage. Look up. That's where you're going. Diver's pose. Heels up. Hips back. Wing those arms out. That's it, Mary. Good. Sink your heels, fly up. Inhale, Jill. You got it. Come up to stand. I see you, Will. Fold on over, breathing out. Step or jump back. We're going to set up a flow. I see some uptowns. Take it uptown. Good. If you ever need to jump, drop your knees to the ground. Let yourself choose your experience today. Right leg high. Good. Step right up. Warrior one. Check it in. We're going to add a flying pranam. So bend your elbows. I'll let you know what it is. You need to take your head off. See my buzz cut? Take your head off so you can find your heart and give me your head. Good. Warrior two, open wide on your next breath. Really reach through your arms. Good. Smile into your beautiful life, my friends. Open your hands up. Peaceful warrior, up and back. Good. Hands hit the ground, and then go ahead. Take it away. Take it away. Take my breath away. Yeah, left side. Step right up. 1 is the magic number. Rooted. Rooted, the year of the earth dog. You gotta be rooted. I get onto the plane, and what's there? The moon, the super duper moon, too. Keeps getting more and more auspicious. Peaceful up and back. Moving, swaying on your breath. Hands hit the ground. I'll meet you in a dog, or you can add on here. Trust your breath. Trust the flow. Great to see you, baby. Right leg high. Open it up. Step right up. Let's do it. Now's the time. Rise up. Bend your elbows and offer your head up. 2 into the back of the house. Dance your way into the back of your mat. Adjust your feet there. Good. Peaceful. Rinse up and back. Long left leg, yogis. Devotional warrior, front of the house. Grab your interlaced hands and melt your head inside your right knee. Peaceful warrior. Open it up. Forearm to your thigh. Let's stay here. Extended angle. Big breathing. Free breathing. Pump into those feet. Let the tailbone have enough weight that the heart just rolls and lifts and opens there. Great. Up and back for peace, family, on your breath. Strong through your legs. Hands hit the ground. You're a rainbow, too. Left side, on your breath, family. Express the shapes through you. 1 into the front. Bend those elbows. Offer yourself completely with complete abandon. Dance your 2, back of the mat. Adjust your feet. Peaceful, right arm high, left arm down your back. Lengthen that right leg. Spin it around for devotion. Catch your interlaced hands. Kind of derve your way around. That's it. Peaceful up and open. Let's go sideways. Extend yourself. Let yourself be stretched. Opened. You're not going to, like Einstein says, you can't solve the problem with the same mind that created it. So we got to step into the new year with a new mindset, with a new heart set. That's the transformation that you're stepping into today. Peaceful up and back. Yeah, we're rescuing you, honey, from yourself. Hands to the front foot. Breathing out. Breathing out. Let yourself have your journey without judging it, without being so hard on yourself. Cut yourself a freaking break already. Right leg high. Why are you so hard on yourself? Come on up. 1. Elbows back. I want to see the prana pumping. Give it to me. 2 into the back. Wide open. Feel yourself dancing around. Peaceful up and back. Get long with your left leg. Reverse triangle. Spin it around for devotion. What else is there but inspiring your devotion, your dedication to awakening? We all share that as yogis. Peaceful warrior into triangle. Yeah, you don't have to wait for me. You know how it is. You get to go direct. There's no mediator here. Tumble that left arm behind your back. Let the heart get big with your breath. Yes, yes, yes. Feel the spine dance long in the energy of your breath. So you're dancing. You're creating your world right here. Right arm alongside your head. Up and back. Peace. More peace. More peace. Hands on down. Take it away, family. Feel yourself enjoy the medicine of the movement today. Warm the body from the inside, left side. Open it up. Make it yours. Really express yourself, all that you have inside. Bend the elbows. Put your heart above your head. 2 dances, shape shifts. Peaceful with a long leg becomes devotion as you tumble around. Changing the interlacing. Loosening the head inside. Peaceful opens you up. Yeah, at your own pace. Triangle pose. Extended. Open. Curious. Passionate. All the qualities you want to awaken. Even the gods forget that they're gods, yogis. Let the smile come from inside your face and eyes. Up and back for peace. Send the left arm long. Sink through that left shin. Ground your hands down. Feel it. Let the movement inspire, the music inspire your movement. Take it away, right side. We're gonna move some stuckness around right here. Bend the elbows. Oh, I want all of you. 2 into the back. Peaceful up and back. Devotion. Spin it around, yogis. This is the world to turn the shit that happens to you into gold. Peaceful opens you up. I'm ready for you. Rainbow Warrior Rami. Bend that back knee. Right into Ardha Chandra. Pump the right foot down. Half moon. Float the back leg up. Help breathe with each other. Feel this incredible cosmic connection that we have, where we align, our hearts all beat at the same time. Get ready for me. OMG into tree, please. Bounce down, fly up. Use the momentum to lift you up. Toss those arms up. Yeah, you can be a dancing tree. I met somebody named Dancing Tree. It's a longer story, but I met Dancing Tree. Okay? She lived on an ashram in Ithaca. It's a longer story. Maybe next week. OMG Kali, side of the wall. Blow your left foot wide, left arm underneath. Shake through your hips, voodoo style. Inhale, arms up. Little bit of a booty shake. Come forward, tripod headstand. Hands under your elbows. Or you watch and nab your big toes. Hug in through your elbows. Walk your wrists, Eva, under your elbows. And float your legs up. I see you, Heather. I got you, Heather. I got you, Heather. Welcome home, baby. We've missed you. Stretch those legs from inside. Clap your hands and lower back into the straddle. Step into your right foot, yogis. Big toe, Vaisista. Roll to the outside of your left foot, Laura. Stack your legs or grab your big toe, Mary, on the way. Look up and reach up. Get ready for me. Rockstar. Right into Hanuman. Right away, right foot, slide it all the way through. Just for today. Just for today, you make that leap. You move the doubt away, the anxiety, the not enoughness, and you go direct. Throw your arms up and clap your hands. Ah! Downward dog or handstand. Handstand or downward dog. Left side, let's go. You know how it starts. 1. Elbows bent. All heart. You have it, you give it, you give it, you don't have it, you give it. Peaceful. Rinse it around, Heather Jupiter, I see you. Devotion. Peaceful opens you up. Rainbow sits you back through your hips on your breath. Ardha Chandra, pump it, pump up the prana. Float the leg up, open the heart up, feel your heart come alive, yogis. Take your eyes off the ground for real. I see you, Laura. OMG tree pose. Right into it. Your roots take a while to grow, yogis. You got to give it time. Great. OMG Kali, have some fun with it. Right foot behind. Lift that knee high and spring into it. Y'all speaking in tongues now. I like that. Inhale up. Do a little voodoo dance on your way down. So you feel free. I want you to feel like you can be as free as you can be this year. How free do you want to be? Legs up, yogis, if you're checking it in. Or take the big toes. Love it. Feel the legs move like light itself. That's it, Will. One more big breath in. Tap your feet together so you know you're home. Clap your hands and lower down. Step into that left foot with a pretty big, heavy lunge. Spin it to the side with your big toe in your hand. Bump the hips up, look up, Tatiana. Oh my God, I mean rock star, holy rock star. Hanumana Ki, Jai. Blow into it, the most devoted. Look, when you're feeling it, you're not worried about what you're wearing, what people think of you. You go right into it. Arms up, clap your hands. Good. Downward loving dog, or swing the leg up into a handstand. Good. Big breath in. Jump your feet to the outside of your hands and clap your hands. Do you remember the mantra? One more time. Crow pose if you want it. We need to hear things again and again and again. We need to say them again because the practice awakens our remembrance of who we truly are. And we have everything that we need to take us on this journey. Nice, everybody. These look great. Lift to the back of the sacrum. Yeah, long through those arms, Jill. Good. Step or jump back, family. Go ahead, take a child's pose. Let's drop the knees for a moment. Sit way back. It's perfect. Thank you. I can't hear you. I want you to drum the universe because you are the universe. I want you to step into your power and invoke your spirit. I want it to come alive so it's not a good year or a bad year. It's the vibrancy and the potency of your spirit. Fully generous. Good. Hands and knees. Hips to the sky. Downward loving dog. Walk or jump your feet to your hands, family. Look up. I love those faces. I need to see your face and your eyes. Good. Fold and get your big toes. Big breathing, family. Consciously making the connection so you can let go and be available. Available. Not on the sidelines, ripping yourself up. Good. Bend your knees. Utkatasana, yogis. Sink through the hips. celebrating the life you have. You're above ground, y'all. Give it to me. Let me feel it. Good. Come up to stand nice and long. You got an OMG on the left side, and then blow into eagle. Blow into the Garuda. Swing the left leg over and the left arm under. There's spiraling. There's roping. There's nothing that isn't you. Create the connection. All these mystical shapes are for you to experience this shape-shifting energy, these different forms. Big toe, come on up. Hug the knee in, hug the knee in. Lift the heart up. Catch your breath. Big toe. Get in there with your left fingers. Run the leg long. Open the right arm up. Yeah. You're already going, oh shit, I'm so stiff. I heard you say that. Both arms up, Astra. Woo! OMG is your exit strategy. Take it. Feet together, Utkatasana. Navasana, lower down. Drop your left foot to the ground. Inhale together, roll the back ribs up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, come on up. Keep the left knee bent with the foot on the ground. Inhale, scoop the belly in and up. Roll the top of the heart up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, come up. Last time. Join the legs. Left leg up to meet the right. Halasana, rock back. Utkatasana, twist to the right side. Left elbows melt to the right. Groins deep and let them soften down. Climb the tailbone in just enough to give you a nice big spread through the heart space. Great. Inhale up through center. Keep that bend in your knees. Utkatasana. Come up to stand. Diver's pose. Arms back, legs lifting, arches flying up, heels electric. Good. Utkatasana, yogis. Navasana, lower into the boat pose. Switch sides and drop the other foot to the ground. That's it, Laura. Big inhale. Exhale, kiss the navel to your spine, lower down. I see you, Ramit. These are your favorite. Inhale up. Like candy, yoga candy. Yoga candy. Okay, come on up. I really forgot to count. Okay, inhale up. Exhale, halasana. Use the momentum. No hands, yogis. Inhale up. Utkatasana to the left side. Nice. Spiral the heart open. Feel the thumbs crawl into the heart space. That's it, mama. Keep those arms open. Good. Fly through center. Diver's pose. Get long with your legs. Drag your hips back. Extend your heart forward. And drop your heels. Come up to stand. Nice and long. Good. Prayer your hands behind your back or like two bumps when you give each other a bump. Bring them behind your back. Widen your feet a little bit. Let those hips fall down into the shape of the legs towards your feet. Feel the tailbone have a little bit more weight. Let your breath get big. Feel it dancing. It's always dancing. Dance with it. You've got this great dance partner with you all the time. Step your right leg back. Right leg back. Roll up for Parsvottanasana. Throw some weight into that right heel and then come forward, family. Feel that in your breath, the generosity. Strength comes from being generous. When we come here, we want to get stronger. We also want to be more flexible. We want to be teachable. I think 2017 taught you a whole bunch, right? Up and open for no, you're on your left foot. Okay, good to know. Warrior 3. Shift your weight to your left foot. Swing your arms back. Look up, please. I want that heart open. Extend that back leg, Heather Jupiter. Great. Utkatasana, come through center. Come a little deeper and see if your fingers can hit the ground. And then fly up to stand nice and long. And then play with the back bend a little bit. Go up and go back, go back, go back, go back, go back. Good, hands behind you. Widen through the feet a little bit. Let the shoulders open a little bit. Look, those collarbones, that's your big emoji there. The emojis in your collarbones, those go. Right foot back, other foot back, whichever one I spaced out on. Yeah, see, I knew somebody would shout it out. My exit is always other side. Other side. Tumble on over. Tumble for yourself. This is the true romance, yogis. You. And then you give, even when you feel like you don't have anything to give. We think, oh, I'll give when I have something to give, but you have to practice giving now. That's how you'll know that you always have. Good. Okay, float on up. Warrior 3. Shift the weight to your front foot. Get super, super, like the super moon, get super long and super joyful. Super generous. Lift your eyes and lift your heart and extend your back leg. Great, Laura. Utkatasana, nice, Sienna. And come up to stand long. Diver's pose, like the deepest dive. Like, what would it really mean to go deeper this year? Is it the anger that gets in your way? Is it the worry? What is it for you that really throws you off center? How are you going to stay centered? How are you going to stay balanced? Utkatasana, bend the knees. Navasana, drop your butt down. Halasana, rock your toes back. Chaturanga Dandasana, spring your legs back. Cross your shins. Lift your heart, breathing in. Like never before. Inhale big. Hips to the sky. Good. Right leg high for a high lunge. Step through. Get that fabulous yogic lift from inside. That's it. Lift your back heel. Yes, Sarita. Hands at your heart. Big inhale all together. Breathe into each other. In fact, bring your hands behind each other's hearts for a moment. Yeah, that one. That one. Shall we try it? A warrior 3? What the heck? Let's go. Go, yogis! You're either going to lift each other up or you're going to knock each other down. Feel that energy. That's you, baby. Great. High lunge, family. That was hot. That was totally hot. Good. Standing split, family. Throw the weight onto that right foot. It's bigger than us. When we're in ourselves, where our world is small. Now our world is big. Look how many people are in it. Right arm up. Let's take the revolution. Ardha Chan, revolved Ardha. I don't care if you've thrown love away. I don't give a shit how many times you've thrown love away. It belongs to you. It belongs to you. Good. Both hands by your front foot. Perch your left knee next to your right. Little perching, a little flamingo pose. Lift your right heel high. Lift your right. Come onto the ball of your foot. Come onto the ball of your right foot, Mary. Lift the right heel, Mary. Everybody's Mary. Tuck your left knee behind your right. Have a seat. Free breathing, everybody. Free breathing. This is how we physicalize gratitude and spiritualize the body so that we begin to worship. Begin to worship and honor and respect this body temple. Because we've got work to do. We want to serve. We want to give back. Good. Gomukhasana. Pop the right knee a little bit more center on the left knee. You can shimmy the feet from side to side. Move them over. Feet to the ground, tabletop, hands behind you. Alter it, baby, alter it. Good. Drop your hips to the ground. Swing your legs up. What's happening next? Rock back! Rock up! Jump back! Lift your heart. Breathe. Hips to the sky. High lunge, left side. Step through. It's the fall in love moment. Roll the back heel up. Come on. We got each other's back. This is the year to care. This is the year to give. Shift onto that front foot. Float the back leg up. Inhale up. We got this. You got this. Shri Sarita, Louise. Get ready for me. Inhale. High lunge, kiddos. Standing split. Throw it onto the weight onto the front foot. Lift that back leg high. Walk your hands a little forward. You can turn it into a supported warrior 3 if that gives you a little bit of room to play. Thank you, Heather, for your lead there. That was very helpful. And let's open the left arm up. Let's take some of those areas in our life that, there's a little bit more resistance. There's a little bit more of a challenge to go there. But you know that you are not going to give up. You are not going to give up. Usually the best years of my life have also been the bumpiest. Truth bomb, hashtag truth bomb. Both hands down. Perch that right knee. Lift the inner belly. Get really, really lifted. Yeah, roll the arches up. Move into yourself a little bit, Laura, with the head into the standing leg. And then spiral down. I need my phone. It might be in my blue jacket. It might be in my blue jacket. I think it is in the pocket of my blue jacket. Woo! Friends, companions, spiritual lovers. Let the feet drop and the back of the knees sink and the heart open. Feel every breath. It's like this fabulous new beginning. Nobody's erasing the past. Nobody's shutting the door on the past. We're not here to regret the past, but we get to write the rest of the story. Feel the opening across the heart. So from the back of the body, unpack it, lift and open, get nice and broad. Good. Inhale together. Go ahead, counter twist. Spin that third eye down like a dervish. Go mook the legs. That's the face of the cow. The cows are happier when you don't eat them. That's the direction yogis go, because what's our prayer, yogis? not going to take somebody's life away from them. No way. We want to give more life to life. You want to fold a little bit over the bend of the hinge of the hips there? You will always have enough. You will always have enough. You will always be taken care of. We are so taken care of, yogis. Our fear is that we're not. That we're not going to have enough, or we're going to be alone. But you belong now. You have a deep sense of belonging. I think that was something I always craved, was feeling a part of. Can anybody relate to that? Okay. Good. Feet to the ground now. Hands behind. Give it a lion's breath. That is one heck of a roar. I'll meet you in downward dog. Drop your knees, either child's pose or sit on your heels for a moment. So good to be here and connect with everyone. It's been like the feeling of this whole practice has been being with all of you, connecting, really connecting with a capital C. I've been reading a book called Writing Down the Bones by Natalie Goldberg, and I remember when it first came out, and I don't think I read it when it first came out. So she's telling this story, and the title of the chapter is Doubt is Torture. Like, isn't it like, isn't doubt just like a killer, yogis? Does it just kill your freaking spirit? How many times a day do you think it enters your being? Hundreds? So you're tortured essentially all day long. Is that what we're talking about? Doubt is tortured, and I'm tortured all day long because I doubt a lot. Okay. Well, I relate. So here's a small story. A friend of mine was planning to move to LA with the hope of connecting with the music industry. He was a musician and songwriter, and it was time for him to follow his aspirations. Katagiri Roshi, that's her teacher, and she references him a lot in the book. Katagiri, let's say it. Katagiri Roshi. I like that, Katagiri. It has a good Katagiri. Because there was another saint, it's a longer story, named Hatagiri Baba, but we'll talk about Hatagiri Baba another time. This is Katagiri Roshi. So he's deciding he's going to LA, and Katagiri says, what's your attitude like? And he's like, well, I'll try my best. I figure I have to give it a shot, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I'll just accept it. Well, Katagiri is flipping out, right? Roshi's like, that is not the attitude. If they knock you down, you get up. If they knock you down again, you get up. No matter how many times they knock you down, you get up again. Can I hear you, yogis? That's how you step into this year. They knock you down, whoever they are. You're probably knocking yourself out. Like somebody says, knock yourself out. Well, you are knocking yourself out. With your doubt, you've already poo-pooed your next step because you're living in your doubt, right? You've already knocked the shit out of yourself. Go ahead, knock yourself out. Again and again and again. Well, I could have told the story in my own words, but I really dig her. I even signed up to go hang out on a retreat with her. And I feel like, I've mentioned to some of you going to New Orleans and having this dream to open up a church. I wasn't planning on living there or opening up a church, but taking each step and then getting knocked down and like quitting, getting knocked down. And then I'd come here and teach and be like, Namaste, everybody. And not everybody would know what I was going through, and you didn't need to. You just needed to know that I was going to keep standing up no matter what. I was going to keep taking that next step. Is it always easy? No, it's not easy. It's called rough air. Rough air. So sometimes did you notice you've hit some rough air? Is that going to throw you off? Is that going to knock you down? Okay, you get right back up. No way. Breathe in. Katagiri Roshi. Katagiri. Katagiri. Okay, I'm done with that now. Hips to the sky, downward loving dog. It was good, right? That was great. Doubt is torture, hashtag. Okay, we got it. If they knock you down, you get up. If they knock you down again, you get up. No matter how many times they knock you down, what do you do? Okay, now when you forget a little later on, are you going to call me? What's going to happen? Where are you going to be? Inhale your right leg up. You're going to knock yourself out. Right leg up, step on through, back knee down. Arms up. This was in our Surya, right? So I'm bringing it back around. It looks like I just wing it, right? Well, I actually come very, very, very prepared. But my main thing is, like, I just want to be with you and fucking love you up. Me too. That's it. That's what I want you to feel. Feel all the love that's in your life, that what we can create here together. Okay, let me remember what we're doing now. Okay. Oh, yeah, you can interlace your hands. I like that. Throw a little bit more weight into the inside of the right foot. Interlace the hands behind your back. Feel the heart kind of roll, which it does, roll up out of the lower belly, and keep the hips descending there. Good. Okay. Keep the hips down and inhale your arms up. And back. And the back ribs roll in to lift the heart space. Draw the front of the throat, Jacob, into the back of the neck. Good. Downward dog. Step back. Plank pose, lower down, Shalabhasana. Either arms alongside your waist or interlaced. Let's get long. Let's lengthen. That's it, Sherry. Reach those legs back. Blow that heart up. Hold your ankles now. Yeah, let's do it. Draw your outer feet in. Yeah, breathe in to the whole row. Let's live with more understanding this year. Draw the outer feet in, Christina. Good. Loosen the legs long. Lift the right leg a little higher, Eve. Left leg up to meet it. Upward facing dog or cobra. Breathing in. Good. Hips to the sky, downward loving dog. Left leg high. Step through for that crescent. Wide through the left foot so the hips can really land and roam. And you can feel like in order to move on, you have to leave something behind, right? So feel like, yeah, that there's some letting go in there. I mean, I think that's when my relationship first started with God, or an understanding of a higher power, was asking for help, crying out. There's got to be some surrender in there, right? Interlace your hands, maybe change them up. Create some length and liberate the spine out of your hips. It's not easy asking for help. Anybody else have a hard time asking for help? I got to do it all. I got to figure it all out. I got to knock myself out. Well, that's a whole lot of rough air right there. Good. Downward facing dog. Plank pose. Lower down. Widen your legs to the edges of your mat. Serpentine your fingers. Roll your heart up. Extend your arms long. Good. That looks fabulous. Let the shoulders rinse down. Polish the breath up the front of the body. Feel the sides of the waist open there. Bend your knees now. Sink the hips, and that's it, Jill. Bend the elbows a little bit. Drop the hips to the ground. Lift the heart up a bunch. I see you, baby. I see you shaking that asana. Good. Long legs. Let them go. You've got a dancing camel in your future. Walk back onto your knees. Right hand, right heel. This is for all of you. I love you so much. Overjoyed. Sink your hips to your heels and grab the other one. You came back with your girl. I'm so happy you're here. Dance. This is the dance of your life. Sarita's the big dancer. She loves to dance. Oh, she loves to dance. What a treat. What a blessing. What a blessing. Astra's got her pals in the house. This is how we roll. This is how we roll. Both heels when you're ready. It's a beautiful extension of expressing the shape through you. Let the path come up to meet you, yogis. There's no one way to do this. There's no spiritual timekeeper saying get it together. Love more. I like that one. Love more. Because you will always have. Why? Why will you always have? Cross your shins, lie down, or downward dog, jump through and lie down. Any way to get onto your backs, your call. So I had some really a great practice of yoga also this morning. Before there was rough air, there was, I bought my ticket through Expedia, and it didn't translate that I had TSA. So I get to my TSA line where there's no people. She's like, your ticket doesn't say that you are a TSA. But I'm like, here's my global entry, lover. I'm a global lover. She's like, well, please go back to the Delta line, have them put TSA. And then there's 500 people, and my flight's taking off at 6:20 a.m., right? And I go, overjoyed. And I wasn't affected. I stood in line and chanted the mantra. I was like, I did call Delta on the other line. And she's like, can I cancel that you've checked in? And then I said, I'm kind of in the security line, but she's got me for the flight back. And it was like, you know, Expedia doesn't all link up. But there was, it's New Year's morning, there was a ton of people, and the line was for days, and I was like, put the soundtrack on, baby. Half wheel, hips up. Half wheel. We really have a choice. We think we don't have a choice. Let's burn off some karma, yogis, so we can be overjoyed. Sorry, you're not on the TSA line, and you'll just smile, give them chocolate. Hands by your head, full wheel, come on up. Like, it really doesn't have to throw you off. You don't have to take it out on the flight attendant or somebody else. Good, reach through the hips, pump through the feet and hands. Good, let the inner thighs descend. Draw the outer thighs up. That's it. Okay, chin into your chest. Widen your feet, let your knees tumble in, and maybe hands on your heart or your belly. Take a moment. Something about that distance, you know, it's like one of the first sutras, and even though you can read a sutra, doesn't mean it's easy to live it, right? You can read the scriptures all you want and still be lay miserable, you know? You can read all the frickin' holy books and still be a schmuck. So, it's... I didn't know that one would take off. Oh, like my friend Jacob reminds me, by the third asshole you run into, it's probably you. You know? Like we think it's somebody else, right? We get the hour of yoga, or we get a little space in there and some room, and then step right off the mat, and can go so many ways. Let's change it up. Let's make it lasting. Let's make it lasting, family. I beg you. Beg you. So the first sutra is like, be the witness. Right? I'm in there, right? I'm like the fighting Irish. I'm ready. I'm ready to get in there and fight. I don't even know what I'm fighting for. Love, for sure. But it's like yoga invites us to be, that's why the breath is such a prominent love affair, because it gives us the space we need from all the thoughts. And we focus on the poses. The mind is quieter and we feel happier. And then we're like, yeah, yoga, man, yoga. But then we forget it 3 minutes later. So let something deeper be contacted this year so that those changes, those shifts, those positive moves that you want to make, that mindset that you want to change up, becomes a part of your daily living experience. Full wheel yogis, please come up. Half wheel or full wheel, your call. Maybe there's some other variation of a wheel. Usually the arms are getting long and the legs are extending, and there's some room that you're going to create from your hips to your shoulders. And you might even walk in a little bit, walk your hands towards your feet. Yeah. Good. And then come down and take that spread through your feet. Let your hands come on up for one more moment. I love feeling the breath in the body. And let the hands just drop right onto your temple. And then over to your heart space. One more time. Full wheel, fresh one. If you want it, you're welcome to stay here and feel. There's a beautiful feeling or divine mood that's created through this practice. It's like an effervescence, a lightness of being, a soulfulness that's explored and expressed and shared through our gathering. Great. Good. Come on down, family. Happy the baby. Softly, softly. I think some more softness this year is a great idea. Have you been going pretty hard, yogis? Yeah. Does it sound like what would it feel like to soften a little bit around the edges there? Not like a cop-out, right? It would feel nice, don't you think? To bring some of the softness. Like, think about a blade of grass. Like, it has to be fierce to move through the dirt, but then it's soft. I love that balance. Up to sit. Stargazer, left leg long. Big breath. Big breath. Yes. Good. Sink your hips and fly into the other side. Drop your hips. Breathe out, feet together. Baddha Konasana, or you can lengthen the legs out into Tara. Bring the feet together. Let the inner thighs open. Roll the heart up out of the belly. Let the elbows descend a little bit. And then melt your head on down. Feel like you can go inside, kind of some unexplored territory there. Inside yourself. Where you've got so much inside of you, you've got so much to give. so much to give, but sometimes you think you don't have enough, so you don't give. You keep it all to yourself. I don't like it. I want you. What? It really is the calling of this year, though, to be generous, to be grounded, rooted, deeply connected, and in your heart. To love more. That's why we have this auspicious start with a super moon. Super thoughtful and caring. Breathe your head and chest up, run your legs long. Let's take a final bow. Arms up if you want them, or you can tighten your fingerprints so the shoulders come down. Pour yourself out, your whole self. Sometimes I know people get the feeling like, well, if I'm really myself, people might not like me. If they see who I really am, well, then you'll know who your friends are. Hang out with people that make you feel great about who you are. Move away from those that suck from you. This is the year to grow along spiritual lines. Life is richer with a spiritual component. Deep breathing, a few really deep breaths. The back couple of rows are, you almost need some SPF there. Who would know that it's below whatever it is out there, right? Inside, the weather is warm. Breathe your way in up to sit, family. And cross your legs for a moment. Let's have some time to we'll have these movements be a little smaller. I'll show you the gist of it. We're going to say a few together, and then we're going to say a few inside. And so the smaller movement will be something like this and this. When we were standing, we were kind of like, I was. Movement really does change your mood. You know, even before you write or do something creative, it's really suggested and recommended to energize the physical body, to spiritualize it, so that you're in a peak state, quote unquote, right? If you're like, I can't wait to start writing, right? You do some energy, so a little bit of surya, and then you sit down, you're like, oh. So the physical practice, like be embodying the spirit, is so powerful. Having that connection with your body and your mind and your spirit is like the gift of a lifetime. I will always have, because I will always give. Few times, use the gesture of your hands. A few more times together as a family. You got to believe it. You have to believe it. 3 more. Hear each other's beautiful voices. 1 more time. Keep your hands open for a moment, just in front of you. And there's so much about you I want to know. There's so much inside you that's got to be expressed. You are the coolest fucking people I've ever met. Do you have any idea how awesome you are? I want in. I want you to let you out and us in. Good. Let your hands land on your knees for a moment. Use this time for a moment of silence, a prayer, seated meditation. Reminds me of that Martha Graham quote, like, we don't get it if you keep it to yourself. Keep the channel open, yogis. You will always have it because you always give it. Sit for another few moments. There might be that temptation to lie down, but feel how the practices move you in the direction of this presence, this great presence that lives and roams inside of you. And those of you I saw started to want to rest, you can go ahead and take rest. You're welcome to lower down and completely give yourself up. Let's literally have you knock yourself out in the best way. In the best way. Yeah, please. Kenny, they want to close the back curtains because they're melting. A happy thing to be able to have, right? Thank you for that. Thank you both so much. When the critic is gone and the judgment moves away and there's only presence and love, complete acceptance. Ah, that looks great. That looks great. Let the body get nice and heavy, yogis. Feel light itself become pure light. Held in the breath of God. Let your soul look down at you with so much love, so much love, so much sweetness. Thank you, Kenny. That's the danger of turning off the mic, right? These beings that come down to guide us, to give us direction. Because we can go so far on our own, but then we do need a teacher. And the outer teacher helps us find what's happening inside. But on our own, I think you may have experienced it. You kind of bump around quite a bit. But if you really want to go deeper this year, find a teacher. Find someone you can go all the way with. How does it feel to be a heart? Once a young woman asked me, how does it feel to be a man? And I replied, my dear, I'm not so sure. Then she said, well, aren't you a man? And this time I replied, I view gender as a beautiful animal that people often take for a walk on a leash and might enter in some odd contest to try to win strange prizes. My dear, a better question for Hafez would have been, how does it feel to be a heart? For all I know is love, and I find my heart infinite and everywhere. So when you breathe, that's how you breathe, into infinity, into what's infinite. This finite body links with what's infinite. We touch the infinite with this finite body. We stretch the limitations of the body and the mind every day that we practice. Roll over to your right side. That's the business of a yogi. That's our main focus, is to stretch these limitations, the limitations of the mind, the torture of doubt, to ride the bumpy air, aka turbulence. Rough air, that's right, rough air. And get on with living. Breathe your way on up to sit, yogis. Hey, first couple rows, I thought it might be fun for people at home, and I think we have a few different countries signed on, and some people, even when you don't get to watch the live program, you can watch it later. So could we turn around and the first couple rows turn around and you'll face each other, and we get to own with each other and say hi. We're really happy you joined us today, and we're going to be connecting with you more often and more consistently, just like a yoga practice where we can keep plugging in and remember our highest self. So breathe your hands at your heart. Let's take it home here and there and outside these walls, and let's share that prayer one more time together. You remember what it is? I will always have, because I will always give. Two more times. Have, because I will always give. Last one. Roll your hands up into your heart. Let's take it home with 3 ohms. Breathing in. Arms up, yogis. Got to give it away to keep it. Cosmic collar. So both hands come to the side of your mouth. Somebody you're crazy about. Inhale. Loving you, let's say it. Loving life. Namaste. Love you so much. You want me to say one more thing? Okay, see you next time. Happy New Year! Okay, lovers. See you tomorrow. Love you, baby.